constantly interrupt you. This is a problem that is not uncommon for a lot of INFPs and highly sensitive people because usually we tend to be more soft spoken. Um, and I know that personally, I find a lot of people tend to steamroll me, especially like at work, things like that. So, what do you do in those situations? Well, I'm slowly learning how to deal with that. And one thing that I have learned is just a little, I guess, trick or whatever, is when, let's say that you're talking, you're trying to get your point across, blah, 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 blah. And then here comes Paula. Well, I think blah, 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 blah. One thing that you could do is hold up your hand, look them in the eye, and say, Paula, use their name. Paula, I'm not finished. And you can even smile and then keep talking before they have a chance to respond. And I know that's like really hard. It sounds easy, but it's hard if you're someone who's not used to, um, I guess, standing up for yourself in that way. Or, like, I know because I'm interrupted so often, I hate interrupting other people. And that includes when someone has interrupted me. It's really hard for me to, like, just do it, throw it back at them because it just feels wrong. I hate interrupting people. But when you have an important point to make, you got to make it. So, if that's a little bit too much for you, another thing that you can do, and I've done this naturally, like with friends, because I have a couple of friends who are very extroverted, and they don't mean to, but they just talk over me. So I'll say, wait. I'm going to forget what I'm going to say, so let me finish. And they'll be like, oh, okay. So that's another thing you could do too is say, let me finish my point before I forget it. And that might get a few laughs because, especially if you are forgetful like I am. um, and if you're in a professional setting, you could add a more professional tone to it. Like, let's say Paula starts interrupting you again. You could say, Paula, I'm going to forget what I'm going to say if I don't finish. So just real quick, and then proceed with what you have to say. So I think the main thing is to, when someone starts talking over you, hold up your hand like an indication for them to stop, but make sure your face doesn't look like irritated, like, "Rrr," but just kind of keep a calm facial expression, which is usually pretty easy for us INFPs and highly sensitive people because usually our exterior is calm, even if our interior is like, ah. So anyway, hold up the hand, keep a calm look on your face, use the person's name, and then say something like, I'm not finished, or I need to finish my thought before I forget it. Um, and I was watching a communication coach, who was talking about why those kind phrases like that work. And he mentioned that instead of saying you interrupted me, or you blah, 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 use I, because you makes a person feel blamed. And then that can make them um, aggressive, and we don't want that. But if we use the word I, make it an I phrase, that puts everything back on us. So we're just saying, I'm not done yet, or I need to finish my thought before I forget it. It just makes it a little bit more polite. So I hope that helps those of us who are used to being interrupted like I am. And if you have any other tricks about how to not be interrupted, please share them in the comments because so many of us could use help with that. Okay, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.